The episode opens with a poignant scene. Mulsoon, an elderly woman, descends the stairs, her face etched with the weight of years. In the restroom, she gazes at her reflection, a mix of resignation and longing in her eyes. A sudden cry escapes her lips, revealing the profound impact of aging. Meanwhile, Min Seo, a driven entrepreneur, clashes with a disgruntled former employee. Their heated argument exposes the cutthroat nature of the business world and Min Seo's ruthless ambition. The arrival of Mulsoon, Min Seo's mother-in-law, introduces a stark contrast to the youthful energy that permeates the academy. Mulsoon's presence, though initially unwelcome, sets the stage for a complex family dynamic. Mulsoon's visit unearths long-buried family secrets and simmering resentments. Her daughter, Hannah, harbors a secret desire to pursue her passion for music, a dream stifled by her mother's disapproval and her husband's financial struggles. Min Seo, burdened by mounting debts and the pressure to succeed, grapples with his own internal conflicts. He seeks his mother-in-law's support, but their interactions are fraught with tension and unspoken grievances. The episode shifts focus to the glamorous world of K-pop. Daniel, a renowned music producer, is on the verge of launching a new girl group. His ambitious plans, however, are thrown into disarray when one of the group's promising members, Emily, mysteriously disappears. Lena, Daniel's dedicated assistant, faces immense pressure to ensure the group's debut is a success. As the search for Emily intensifies, whispers and rumors swirl within the group, fueling anxiety and uncertainty. The episode masterfully juxtaposes the contrasting realities of Mulsoon and Daniel. Mulsoon, yearning for a second chance, grapples with the limitations imposed by age and societal expectations. Daniel, driven by ambition and the pursuit of fame, faces the daunting challenge of navigating the volatile world of K-pop. Mulsoon, yearning for a sense of purpose, decides to pursue her lifelong passion for singing. Despite her family's disapproval and their dismissive attitudes, she bravely steps onto the stage, her voice resonating with a raw emotion that captivates the audience. However, the episode takes an unexpected turn. Mulsoon, overwhelmed by the experience, collapses backstage. When she awakens, she finds herself inexplicably transformed, her body rejuvenated and her spirit revitalized. Mulsoon, now inhabiting a youthful body, is bewildered and disoriented. She finds herself in an unfamiliar setting, grappling with the profound changes that have occurred. The episode concludes with a chilling realization. Mulsoon, staring at her reflection in the mirror, is confronted with a startling question: who is she? The identity of the woman gazing back at her remains a mystery. As Mulsoon navigates this unexpected transformation, she will confront her past, confront her fears, and ultimately discover the true meaning of life and the importance of embracing every moment. Mulsoon, who encounters a startling revelation. Gazing into the mirror, she is met with a face that isn't her own, a sight that sends her into a fit of screams. Whose face is this? She cries out, bewildered. Am I dreaming? Panic sets in, but gradually, a chilling realization dawns upon her. This face, it's mine. The flashback then takes us back to her younger self, a stark contrast to the aged woman staring back at her. In a moment of despair, she questions God, why did you do this? I was merely joking about dying. As if in response, an object falls from the heavens. Picking it up, Mulsoon discovers an enigmatic inscription. Confusion reigns as she steps outside, disoriented. Is this a dream? She murmurs, lost in a haze of uncertainty. Her gaze falls upon a group of children playing nearby, and a harsh reality hits her. I look old, she laments, the children's thoughtless words cutting deep. The scene shifts to a heated argument, her husband berating her, demanding she leave the house. You shouldn't have said such things to her. Her daughter-in-law intervenes, her voice laced with concern. Mulsoon, distraught, wanders into the neighborhood, her mind reeling. As she passes a bustling mill, a worker spits a stream of water, oblivious to the fact that he's just drenched Mulsoon. The incident, seemingly insignificant, triggers another unsettling realization. Her reflexes are sharper, her body lighter. What was this? She wonders, a flicker of hope igniting within her. Later, she encounters her son, Jay. You recognize me, don't you? She asks, a hint of desperation in her voice. You look like someone, Jay replies, his gaze lingering on her. You were in the bar yesterday. You liked me. Mulsoon, taken aback by his words, strikes him in disbelief. The mirror becomes a constant tormentor, reflecting an image that both fascinates and frightens her. I have become pretty, she whispers, a sense of disbelief washing over her. No more aching knees. I worked hard for 50 years, and now. The scene shifts to Daniel, absorbed in his phone, reading a message sent to Meili. He attempts to contact her, but his calls go unanswered. Gaben, Malsoon's former colleague, also tries to reach her, but to no avail. Elsewhere, Jiang, lost in a drunken stupor, mumbles about encountering a woman who nearly resembled Malsoon. The narrative then follows Malsoon as she imparts culinary wisdom to her granddaughter, Yang Chun. As she oversees the kitchen, she observes the family's curious gazes. Why is she acting like Malsoon? They whisper, their voices filled with suspicion. Who is she to you? Suddenly, Jisoo, her granddaughter, enters the room. A wave of anticipation washes over Malsoon, hoping for recognition. But Jisoo, oblivious, walks past, shattering her hopes. If Jisoo were a man, I would recognize him, Malsoon mutters to herself, a poignant reminder of the passage of time. Determined to uncover the truth, Malsoon seeks out the old photo studio, only to find it vanished. As she crosses the street, a speeding car strikes her. The scene shifts to a group of young women discussing Daniel's involvement with Emily. One of them expresses concern. What is her relationship with her? The narrative then jumps to Jisoo, now a successful director, celebrating her promotion. Her joy is short-lived, however, as she learns that her position is merely contractual. Meanwhile, Hana, her daughter, confides in Malsoon, I have to go to my audition tomorrow. Malsoon, sensing her granddaughter's anxieties, offers words of comfort. The episode then delves into Malsoon's past, revealing her arduous life as a labor, enduring long hours in the drudgery of daily chores. A poignant scene depicts her purchasing sanitary napkins for the first time, experiencing a wave of unfamiliar shyness. Daniel, intrigued by Malsoon's presence, approaches her. You can't go anywhere without my permission, he declares, his tone laced with authority. Malsoon, bewildered by his audacious behavior, rejects his advances. Daniel, however, persists, insisting that she is suffering from amnesia. He presents her with a video clip of Emily, a young woman auditioning for a role. Malsoon, watching the video, is visibly shaken. Hannah, observing the strange encounter, captures it on her phone, contemplating whether to report Daniel to the police. Daniel, undeterred, insists on waiting for her to regain her memory, offering to guide her through this confusing period. Malsoon, feeling trapped and manipulated, discards the card Daniel had given her. But as she gazes at the card, she recalls Hannah's words about her audition and realizes the significance of the location. The episode then shifts to Jisoo, basking in the glow of her promotion. Malsoon, standing nearby, overhears her conversation, a bittersweet reminder of her own past struggles. Daniel, anxiously awaiting Malsoon's call, receives a message from a friend who has encountered Emily. He reveals that Emily has exhibited signs of amnesia. Malsoon, observing a group of young women dancing, is suddenly approached by Daniel, who calls her Emily. As they converse, Malsoon grapples with a difficult decision. I will work with you, she agrees, but I have to ask you something. What happens if I'm not Emily? Daniel, confident in his deception, assures her that it's impossible. Malsoon, however, is plagued by doubts. What if Emily returns? She questions, her conscience weighing heavily on her. I can't steal someone's life like that. Daniel, dismissing her concerns, insists that it's a non-issue, as she is the only Emily he knows. Malsoon, while visiting a restroom, encounters a woman who bears a striking resemblance to her. Later, she finds herself face to face with her younger self, a chilling realization that leaves her speechless, unveiling hidden pasts, stirring up forbidden desires, and setting the stage for unexpected twists. Malsoon facing rejection at her own apartment building, highlighting her precarious situation. The enigmatic Hannah, a fellow trainee, appears, leaving Malsoon bewildered. Meanwhile, Daniel, the enigmatic CEO, conducts interviews, showcasing his discerning eye for talent. Malsoon's past catches up with her as she grapples with the consequences of her actions, while Daniel navigates the complexities of his own desires, caught between duty and a burgeoning attraction. Hannah, brimming with youthful ambition, faces the harsh realities of the entertainment industry. Her audition, a pivotal moment in her career, hangs in the balance, leaving her anxious and uncertain. Back at home, she grapples with parental disapproval and the weight of societal expectations. Malsoon, meanwhile, carries the burden of a concealed past, her actions shrouded in mystery. Whispers and accusations follow her, leaving her feeling isolated and misunderstood. The arrival of Gaben, seemingly searching for her, adds another layer of intrigue to her already complicated life. Daniel, caught between his professional obligations and a growing fascination with Malsoon, finds himself in a moral quandary. He grapples with his attraction to her, recognizing the potential consequences of his actions. Driven by a desire for change and a yearning for a fresh start, Malsoon undergoes a striking transformation. A visit to the salon unveils a newfound confidence, leaving Daniel and others speechless. This transformation, however, attracts unwanted attention, leading to a near-miss encounter with a dangerous stranger. Jinsuk, a prominent figure in the industry, carries the weight of a tragic past, haunted by the loss of his father. He encounters Malsoon unexpectedly, witnessing her kindness and resourcefulness. This encounter sparks a renewed sense of purpose and a desire to make a difference. Malsoon's talent begins to shine through. Her captivating performance during a company event leaves everyone mesmerized, including Daniel. Their shared passion for music creates a powerful connection, hinting at a deeper understanding between them. As the episode unfolds, long-buried secrets begin to surface. Anna, Malsoon's roommate, reveals her acceptance into a prestigious entertainment company, igniting a spark of hope in Malsoon's own journey. However, this newfound hope is quickly overshadowed by a malicious rumor, threatening to derail Malsoon's progress. Jinsuk, grappling with his father's illness, finds solace in his work and a renewed appreciation for life. He encounters Malsoon again, this time as a rising star, her talent undeniable. The episode culminates in a dramatic turn of events. Malsoon, overwhelmed by emotions and the pressures of her career, finds herself in a vulnerable situation. Daniel, ever the protector, intervenes, showcasing his unwavering support and concern. However, their encounter is interrupted by the arrival of a significant figure from Malsoon's past, the ACM, the enigmatic individual who holds the key to her hidden history. This unexpected reunion leaves Malsoon reeling, forcing her to confront the past she has been desperately trying to escape. As the episode draws to a close, the mystery surrounding Malsoon's past deepens. Who is the ACM? What is the significance of their past connection? And how will this revelation impact Malsoon's future? ACP, Assistant Commissioner of Police, fielding a call from an innocent woman. He insists her name is Emily, despite her protesting that she is Dory. Daniel, perplexed by the ACP's insistence, questions his sanity. The ACP, however, remains adamant. Daniel later confronts Malsoon, criticizing her for her outspoken criticism of the president during her work. Malsoon argues that her career aspirations necessitate such bold moves. Daniel, however, warns her that such actions could have serious repercussions. Reflecting on this conversation, Malsoon ponders a hypothetical question. If she could travel back 50 years, would she prioritize fulfilling her dreams or seeking revenge on those who had hindered her progress? Ultimately, she concludes that revenge would be a waste of precious time, choosing to focus on achieving her goals. This internal dialogue triggers a series of flashbacks. Malsoon recalls a tragic event from 50 years ago, a young girl's funeral. At the funeral, she encounters Chunnu's brother, who entrusts her with a song that his sister had cherished. Malsoon, deeply moved, vows to preserve and honor Chunnu's legacy. In the present, Asim, upon first meeting Malsoon, expresses an inexplicable sense of familiarity, despite never having encountered her before. Malsoon, meanwhile, exhibits signs of inner turmoil, often speaking to herself about fulfilling her dreams and the ever-present possibility of seeking revenge. Jisoo, concerned about Malsoon's well-being, inquires about her whereabouts. Malsoon, however, remains elusive. Later, Malsoon receives guidance from an elderly woman, Chanmi, who encourages her to adapt to the changing times and shed her old-fashioned demeanor. Chanmi's words resonate with Malsoon, reminding her of her grandmother. Malsoon's past, however, continues to haunt her. Flashbacks reveal that she once struggled with anxiety, depression, and insomnia, resorting to medication to cope. These struggles, coupled with the pressures of societal expectations, leave her feeling isolated and misunderstood. The episode introduces several key characters, including someone whose real name is Janet, Daniel, and Lena. Daniel, a former athlete grappling with a past scandal, crosses paths with Malsoon. Their initial interactions are marked by a playful antagonism, slowly evolving into a budding connection. Malsoon's life takes an unexpected turn when she discovers that her restaurant is being boycotted due to a fabricated scandal. Undeterred, she takes matters into her own hands, confronting the individuals responsible for the smear campaign. A series of unsettling events follows, including a disturbing encounter with a manipulative older man and a chilling episode where Malsoon experiences a demonic possession. These experiences further highlight the complexities of her past and the psychological toll it has taken on her. The episode culminates in a poignant reunion between Malsoon and Gaben, a childhood friend she had lost touch with. Gaben, initially unable to recognize her, gradually pieces together her identity, leading to a deeply emotional confrontation. Throughout the episode, the narrative skillfully interweaves present-day events with flashbacks, gradually unraveling the mysteries of Malsoon's past and the underlying motivations behind her actions.